My name is Josiah Howlett. I'm a junior performing arts major with a concentration in musical theater, class of 2018.
And I'm Amelia. I'm assistant professor of musical theater voice in the Department of Theater and Dance here at WKU. This is my second year in the program. A FUSE grant is a Faculty-Undergraduate Student Engagement grant, and unlike other universities that may just work primarily with graduate students, WKU offers these $3,000 grants for us as faculty to work with undergraduate students and research and in creative activity.
I immediately reached back out to her and said that I was interested, and then we met and kind of talked about what I was interested in studying, and I thought, well, I like food, and I love music, and I love singing, so I want to do something to kind of incorporates those. And then we kind of dug a little deeper, and I remembered that when I was in high school, I was in choir, and my choir director was like, don't eat at McDonald's before the concert, it's gonna mess up your singing, because there's a McDonald's just down the road from our high school. And so I was like, well, why? And we were looking for stuff, and there wasn't a lot of research on this topic, so we thought that that was the way to go.
Those kind of opinions are sort of rampant in the voice world.
Yeah.
You know, don't drink milk before you sing, or don't have coffee, or don't have alcohol, or don't eat certain dairy products. And so we just wanted to test these things empirically to see if it really had an effect on the voice. We actually tested 3 different meal options with a variety of singers, and these were female musical theater singers. And we had one group which was a sausage and eggs group, one group which was a fruit and oatmeal group, and then of course we had to institute a control group so that we could measure the changes accurately. And so we measured them acoustically and perceptually and calculated those results. It's hard to find songs to use in research studies because you don't want to choose something that the singers know very well, because there will be habits there that will be very hard to change. And so you also don't want to choose something that they've never heard of, because most singers are coming in trying to do this with a full course load, and they don't have very much time to learn something new. So we chose The Sound of Music. Not many of our singers have ever sung Climb Every Mountain, because it's typically sung by a much older person, but yet they've heard the song. So they came in, they knew the song somewhat. It also has a very large range of about 1.5 octaves, so that we could determine if there were differences in different parts of the range, etc. Climb every mountain, ford every stream, follow every rainbow, till you find your dream.
This was actually my first time ever even being on an airplane, so it was a whole new experience for me, because I've never been to a research conference or on a plane, and so it was a bunch of firsts for me to do. But we went to the joint Fall Voice Conference and PAVA, the Pan-American Vocology Association. They held a conference together. My poster was presented at Fall Voice, and her poster was presented at PAVA. I had no idea how big the voice research world was. There were so many different sessions over so many different topics, and you think, well, it's just about the voice, but there's so much that you can do with that. There were things about the speaking voice in the workplace, and Broadway belting, and vocal surgery, everything that you can imagine. So, I mean, I learned so much. But really, my biggest takeaway was that this field is so huge and so cool. It was just mind-blowing. I just didn't know how amazing and how much research there was about this stuff.
Mm-hmm. Right before the conference, they actually emailed me and said, are you sure there are no letters after his name that we're missing? And I looked at the list, and it was Dr., speech language pathologist, PhD.
Right.
And I said, oh no, he's an undergraduate student. And I will say that many people at the conference did, when we spoke to them and he mentioned he was an undergraduate student, commented about how cool it was that we were doing this, and that, you know, getting these undergraduate students started early and fostering this research with them.
this department is so amazing. I've grown so much as a performer. I came in thinking that I was the best thing since sliced bread, and I have really figured out that that's not always the case, that I was maybe one of the best students at my high school, but like there's still a lot of growing and improving that I can do. And since coming here, I really have been working on my singing voice and my acting skills and even my dancing skills. I have been trying to put together, a good package to go out into the world and be a successful performer. And I think that WKU has been the perfect place for me to do that.
Well, in theater and dance, we put so many different areas of the performing arts together. We have shows, we have dance shows, we study historical musical theater. We write shows. We sing, we dance, we act, everything. And so putting all these things together in one department is really rewarding. We really depend on our ticket sales and any sort of donations we get from the public to put on quality material and shows for not only WKU, but also for the community at large. And I think that's really important in Bowling Green, Kentucky, that you don't have to go all the way to New York and go to Broadway. You can come right here and see students who are putting their entire selves and hearts into something they love, and faculty who come together and really support that.